11-year-old boy home with his 4-year-old sister, the only two that are in the house. Now, from what we understand from police, there were already 2 other attempts to break into the house that same day. This is yesterday. And then on the 3rd attempt, they do believe that the 16-year-old gained interest to the house because the police are telling CNN they see no forced entry. So they believe that the 16-year-old came in through the front door, and that is when the 11-year-old shot the 16-year-old with just 1 shot and hit him in the head. They do believe that the 16-year-old had an accomplice with him who fled when that 1 shot was fired. They later took into custody a 22-year-old who actually lives on the same block as the shooting for suspicion of burglary. Now, what we know is that neither of the siblings were hurt, but we have heard that there was one neighbor who lives on the street who's telling one of our affiliates, KMOV, that their 16-year-old was not trying to gain entry into the house, that was just outside there, that they were arguing back and forth a bit. But police say that there is evidence that this 16-year-old did get inside the house, and that is where the shooting happened. Still, though, when you think about an 11-year-old pulling the trigger to kill somebody, it is just an unbelievably sad story.
Absolutely, and it makes you wonder, where were the parents at this time, and most importantly, how did the boy get the gun?
That's right. So we do know that the mother is cooperating with the investigation, and she reportedly got the gun because of previous break-in attempts, and that's why she had the gun. Whether or not she had talked to the son about using the gun, we don't know that part. But obviously, a lot of questions here about the story and why the 11-year-old seems so prepared to do this in this time, but also the fact that there was just 1 shot, and that killed the 16-year-old.
And let's listen to some of the police investigation as we're learning new information. Stephanie, let's listen in.
The access to guns for children, which is exactly what they are, whether you're 11, you're 2, you're 3, is scary, and it's something that should be a concern for not only the police but for every citizen out there.